going to do is lay the drill down on its side. That's why I have this book here, because it just keeps it nice and level. So here we have the swivel. I'll close it. I'll run my fingers lightly down these wires, because if you go too hard you'll stretch the spacing of the Clapton out, and then it's going to look like shit when you finish it up. So I'll run my fingers down to keep them parallel. I'm going to put them through the swivel by holding the slack out and bend it over together. And I'm going to twist it around a couple times. There we go. Now that it's set up, let me know if you can see it. Let me check. I'll jack up the back a little bit. So I guess what I'm going to attempt to do is to now wrap this with 32 gauge nitro. Probably just do it off the spool. See how that works out. Cut this down so I can stick it inside the chuck. Adjust my seat. See how this works out. Now I give it a slight lead forward. And sometimes it takes a while for it to catch. I usually do this pretty slow. Beats wrapping it by hand, I'll tell you that much. I imagine it went out of frame by now, but you get the basic idea. So we got down to the end. You mother bitch. Bird's nest. Take care of your wire, it'll take care of you, I guess, right? So, we'll just spool this back up and then we'll get to straightening, untwisting this, and then wrapping up some coils. Alright. Now, on the stagger fuse Claptons, they untwist a lot easier, so I'm not going to do it in the drill because I don't want to stretch and break it and pull the Clapton off. just like what I do with anything I Clapton. I always bend the ends up to keep it from coming off, and keeps it nice and the spacing nice. So I'll just bend it over, take my nylons, squeeze down the end. Do the same on this side. So you can see it's twisted up in some areas. So what I'm going to do is use my 2 nylon pliers here and try to straighten this out the best I can. So I'm trying to do it so you can see it on camera. But I said I'm new at this whole film and shit while I'm building. Big learning curve there for sure. But anyway, here's the piece that's going to make some coils once I find my jig. Guess I'm gonna pause it and come back. So just give me a second. Alright, so I finally found it. Took a little bit. But anyway, guess we'll just put the camera back up. So you can kind of see what I'm doing here. What I'm going to do anyways, take a vape. It's Key Lime Addiction by Bonnie and Clyde is the shit. All natural, organic, max VG, it's like 95%. It's definitely addicting. So, just hitting off these dual nichrome zippers. I'll go up to about 80 watts I guess, because they come out at 0.07. Quite a warm vape, but it works. Alright, one more. Alright, so now we're going to wrap a couple of these. I guess I'm going to do 6 wraps. That way I can always pull one out if I want to. Alright. Always wrap from the end. And as I was trying to explain on the other videos, I watched them Turk and Squid Dude and all those guys, Twisted Messes, and they like to set up where their leads come out evenly. So what I do is I take one side of the leads, I'll bend it down, I don't know, I think it's 45 degrees down, and then I take my nylon pliers, grab the end, make sure it's tight on the jig, and then I bend it up just to put that little arch in it, and then I'll bring this other lead up nice and even where they're both coming out straight. So then after we get that done, I'll just snip the ends of both. So there you go, we have one half staggered fused Clapton, all nichrome. Set that down and wrap the next. Before I wrap the next, I'm going to once again bend over the end where I cut over on itself and squeeze it. So I don't like to put all that work in and then have the shit spread on you and then it looks like crap. So let's try to straighten this out a little bit. Alright. And we'll wrap it again. So this one had the unstaggered portion facing the inside. So we'll get our 6 wraps, hopefully 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Pretty much just had enough. A little extra though. So the one lead, you see it gets all bent out from using this jig, so I just put it back on the rod and then I pull on it and bend it over. That way it keeps the wraps tight. And I'm going to do the same thing here, bend it down, have it offset, grab it with my nylon pliers, make sure it's tightened up against the coil. Just bend it up a little bit. So, and snip off the ends. So, there we go. 2 6 wrap, all nichrome 80, staggered, half staggered fused Claptons. Let's see if I can get a better shot here. Come on, focus. There we go. Somewhat focused. But I'm shaking like a dog shitting razor blades. See if I can get a little bit closer view of them down here. So these are your half stagger fused Clapton. I like the vape, but anyway, vape on. If you want to check out my sponsors, you can check out Bonnie and Clyde at www.vapecolorado.com. Love the juice, great customer service, really a great guy to work with. So enjoy your day, keep vaping. Peace.